Hi everyone, it's Gretchen Driscoll, success coach, EFT tapping specialist, and right now a mom with two boys, school-aged, at home, and we're all trying to figure out a routine. So here I am. I've made the decision. I know many of you know me well and know that I've really strayed away from doing videos because when I ask my clients to do the work with me, I ask them to do it by audio because then you can really tune into yourself. But social media is hard to share with just an audio, so I'm making a commitment to be totally out of comfort with you. Because we're all out of comfort right now. I'm making a commitment to do videos as well as audios, and you can find them on my website. So today I woke up and checked in with myself and realized I'm really overwhelmed with having no routine. Everything has been upended. My kids are not in school. My work moves in flow anyways, but now I'm trying to figure out how to do that with the pace of a day with the dog and the kids and my clients, and I really felt overwhelmed, and so I wanted to share the tapping that I did earlier because I feel this is relevant for everyone. Oftentimes when I do audios, it is really listening to clients, listening to what's out there, and then offering that back as a tap. But today, what I'm doing is I'm tapping and I'm sharing because I'm understanding that it's relevant. It's a conversation as most of us who have kids in school are getting prepared for Monday to come and get them in a routine. So today I choose, I always write down a statement. So I chose, I don't know if you can read this backwards, who knows? I am overwhelmed without a routine. So what I know to be true is when I feel overwhelmed, and when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, that energy gets really congested and stuck and fights against itself in the body, and that doesn't allow for clear action steps. And how we create routine out of chaos is to make some action steps and be consistent and steady with them. So I know that as I tap to move the overwhelm out of my body, then I will be better prepared to create the action, the structure, and the routine that I need in order to function in this socially isolated state where the kids are home. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to get started. This is the 3-minute mark, so you can always fast forward in the future. Just ground into the body. Maybe sit with an upright spine. Close the eyes, take a big breath in, and then relax out. Good. Remember that we start at the karate chop point, and we have 3 even though statements here. Repeat after me. Even though I am overwhelmed without a routine, I want to completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel overwhelmed in my body, I'm without a routine. I want to completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel overwhelmed, no routine. I feel overwhelmed in my body. So this is where I'm in the noticing of it. You go ahead and say out loud where you're feeling overwhelmed. Take a breath into that location, let it out. I want to completely love and accept myself. Go ahead, take your fingertips to the eyebrow point. That's where your eyebrow starts. I feel overwhelmed. I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes. You can go ahead and do that if you know where the tapping points are. If you don't, keep your eyes open. Side of the eye. I feel overwhelmed. Move underneath the eye. I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Underneath the nose, please. Take a deep breath in and out. You're doing great. Stay underneath the nose. I feel overwhelmed without a routine. At the chin. I feel overwhelmed without a routine. Move to the collarbone point. I feel overwhelmed without a routine because, so I'm answering that in my head. You're gonna go ahead and say out loud what came up for you. I feel overwhelmed without a routine because. Good. Slide the hand that you're tapping with in your underarm. That's in the rib cages underneath your armpit. And repeat after me. I'm overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed. It's overwhelming. Top of the head. There's no routine right now. There's no routine. That makes me feel overwhelmed. Good, so really tune into it. So what we do in tapping is we call up the file. We want the discomfort to show up in the body because then we use the tapping, which elicits the relaxation response, and the breath to move that overwhelm. So go ahead, let's really take a deep breath in and let it go. Good, move back to the eyebrow point. We skip the hand, we keep going through the face and body. I am overwhelmed. Side of the eye, please. I'm overwhelmed without a routine. I'm going to ask another question again. You're going to say it out loud. Answer the question internally. Good. Underneath the eye. Without a routine, I feel overwhelmed. Underneath the nose. I need a routine in order to feel what? Is it safe? Is it in control? Is it like I know what's upcoming? Good. There's no right. Go ahead and tap at the chin. There's no right and there's no wrong in tapping. It's not an analysis. It's really just being with the body and letting things go. So acknowledge it, let it out. Good. You're at the chin. I'm overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed. Collarbone point. There is no routine right now. I don't have a routine. The world is chaotic and now there's no routine. Underneath the arm. I'm at home. New routine. I feel overwhelmed. I notice that I feel overwhelmed in my body. Where? Good. So I want you to be in the internal noticing of where it shows up in your body. Good. So for me, it's in my throat and it's in my stomach. So I want you to tell me where. Tap at the top of the head. Tell me where those locations are and now describe them for me. So my throat feels kind of scratchy and tight and my stomach feels nauseous. So I'm going to take a breath in and out of that location or locations. For me, that's 2. And again. Eyebrow point. Again, I'm going to close my eyes. You can keep yours open. I feel overwhelmed. No routine. Side of the eye. Without a routine, I feel overwhelmed. Underneath the eye. Ready for the question and to answer it authentically. Underneath the eye. It makes me feel what without a routine? Underneath the nose. I feel that way because. So that's when your body's going to tell you the reason why, or the history, or the memory, or the need. And that's okay. You just let it out. Good. No need to follow that trail. Good. At the chin, take a breath into that awareness. Reward your body with a breath. Good. No routine makes me feel overwhelmed. So it's interesting, even right now, hopefully you're feeling some shifting, because even right now, as I said that out loud, overwhelmed didn't feel so true. I wanted to say unsettled. So that's where I know things are moving in my body and giving me some space. What that means physiologically is that that fight or flight response is no longer on high drive, it's starting to settle down. Good job, take a breath. Repeat after me. All this overwhelm congests my mind. All this overwhelm congesting my body. We're going to ask the body for a metaphor underneath the arm. It's congesting my body like what? Like mud, like goo, like soup. What's it like? Let your imagination speak to you. Your imagination is your subconscious in this case, because your subconscious, where it's all held onto, doesn't talk to you in words. It talks to you in images. So for me, it's in my body like mud. I'm going to take a breath into that awareness and shift to the top of the head, into all that mud in my system. I'm using the breath to clear the mud. Good. Rewarding my mind and my body and my energy for speaking with me. Good. So now we're going to switch hands. Just go to the eyebrow point. So now we make our brain think a little bit differently. Good. And I'm going to start to turn it to a new direction. Repeat after me. Even though I have been feeling overwhelmed in my mind and my body without a routine, I want to completely love and accept myself. Move to the side of the eye. Even though this overwhelm has been clogging my body because, good, I want to completely love and accept myself. Underneath the eye. Even though it's hard without a routine, it's hard creating a routine. It makes me feel overwhelmed. I do want to completely love and accept myself. Move underneath the nose. 2 deep breaths, please. And again. Good. So we're going to start to shift it even further, letting your body and mind and yourself be the leader. What do I need to help me feel less overwhelmed right now? Good. At the chin. The first time you do this, maybe your body doesn't give you the guidance right away, but if you do this twice, I know that it will. Listen for what it says. So if your body says, when you're listening, sit down, chill out. That's the direction. You follow the direction. Good. You're at the chin. What does my body need to feel less overwhelmed? Good. Let it speak to you. Good. Our inner world is just like a child. Right? I don't say it's the inner child, but our inner world is like a child. It is like us. We need to be recognized. We need to be heard. So listen. Good. And now what I want you to do is you tap on the collarbone point here is I want you to just do a body scan. Close the eyes, take a breath all the way to the toes. And now just thinking about how you took the breath through the body, where in your body feels relaxed? So for me, right now, my calves feel relaxed. I'm noticing my calves feel relaxed. So I want you to notice the place that's in your body, close the eyes, and take a breath to the place that you're most relaxed. And now rewarding that with your words. I am relaxed in my body, and then you can say the location. Good. slip the hand underneath the arm. I am relaxing in my body. Take a breath into the place that you notice and see if you notice another location. Your body should follow that lead as you give it attention. So now it's funny, I'm noticing that I feel relaxed around my collarbone. Neither place I would normally notice, right? My calves feel relaxed and my collarbone feel relaxed. So I'm taking a breath there. And now repeat after me. I am relaxing. I feel less overwhelmed. I am relaxing my body. I choose to relax my body. Top of the head. Again, take a deep breath in and out. Say for me, I am calm and relaxed. And I want you to identify, again, any and all places that you feel relaxed. I'm going to sign off here, but that's what I'd like you to do, is I'd like you to spend 2 to 3 minutes tapping or not, saying out loud, I am relaxed, I am calm, I am relaxed, I am calm, and then noticing the place in your body that you feel relaxed and calm. So you're literally feeding the awareness with your attention and with your breath. You're feeding the awareness, so you're feeding the feeling. Okay, signing off for now, sending such love and comfort. Reach out if you need to.